Hi everyone, welcome to Reading with Joan. Once again, I'm Joan and I have
Jemima
and
Chidai.
they are the co-hosts. And this afternoon, we just want to thank you for joining us on this broadcast. And we love reading with you. And we've come to share the pleasure of being with you, to read, to motivate you, to build your confidence, and to just love reading. That's basically to just love reading. And I want to say thank you for all those that have sent their review for the 30 days reading challenge. We are so grateful. And we'll be putting up these videos in our Reading with Joan website, linked to our YouTube, and we will put it on our Facebook. So we are looking forward to having having you guys come to see the reviews the kids have been onto. So we'll be delivering the videos little by little, and we look forward for the next week or so for other videos that will be trickling in. So thank you so much, and we do appreciate you for everything. And guys, this afternoon we also want to thank you for those that have been responding to our literary network 1410. It's going to be fantastic. Everything we've been planned. Yesterday, I ordered the book the kids are going to be reading for that week. I'm so excited, and I spoke to I was in contact with the author this morning. So we are looking forward to seeing how the kids are going to. Because she asked me, "What do you want me to do?" I said, "No, I just want the kids to review your book for you. So when we read it, we're going to ask the kids, and we're going to send the recording back to the author so she can have exactly what do the kids think about her book."
Ooh, that's interesting.
That's the plan. So please register for the program. We look forward to having your kids with us, and we look forward to a great time on that lovely 2 weeks. Was it 2 weeks?
Yes,
It's 2 weeks. So, and hopefully we'll be able to get every ball rolling. If you have any question, if you have any challenges, if you think you cannot afford it, please don't hesitate to get to us. We will do everything possible to make sure you are part of it. But please register. And so this afternoon, I'm going to move away from this seat and allow, who is reading first?
Me.
Big J. And allow Big J to read first today, and we'll ask Little J to please exit.
Bye. Big J.
Grandma J to exit.
Grandma yet. Not
All right.
yet.
Okay, all right.
I'm going to read Science Geek Sam and the Secret Logbook from page 164 from the very bottom. And suddenly I saw it. The saucepan. The Great Bear. Hang on. If I knew where the Great Bear was, I would also know where the North Star was, also called Polaris. Look! I shouted. I pointed at the sky. There! North is that way. Come on, guys. We have to go this way. What? Said Archie. Do you know where we are? Mattia pushed me so hard that I nearly fell over. Well, I said. At least I know which way to go. Christy threw her arms around me and hugged me so tightly that I could barely breathe. Woohoo! I said, taking a step back. It's actually really simple. All you need to do, find Polaris, and then you know. Christy shook her head and sighed. Wow, that's so cool. Archie patted me on the shoulder. Sam, you're such an epic science geek. We crossed the sandy sea and arrived. Sandy area? Where did I see sea? We crossed the sandy area and arrived back at the woods. It was a very long walk, and we had to keep stopping because Christy had a stone in her shoe, and Mattia had a blister, and I wanted to look at the stars through the treetops. to make sure we were still heading in the right direction. Are you sure we're going the right way? Asked Christy. I could climb a tree, said Matteo. Maybe I can see the road. That wouldn't be necessary, I said, because I saw the flickering of car headlights in the distance. There's the road, at last. There's the car park. In the distance, I saw the lights of the farm. When we were nearly at the campsite, we all started running. Mr. Nolan and Tony were standing at the front of the farmhouse. They were holding big torches. They were just about to come and find us. Sir, Mattia panted. We're back! Guys, Mr. Nolan called out. Where on earth have you been? I cleared my throat. We weren't going to tell him it was all Mattia's fault. We lost our way. But Sam saved us, said Christy. She squeezed my hand. He just looked at the stars, and then he knew which way to go. Does that mean you're finally going out? Inquired Florence. I shook my head. No. Yes, said Christy. Well, okay then. Thursday. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your tour leader speaking, Mr. Nolan announced in the microphone. I hope you are enjoying your comfy seats and the wonderful views. We are nearly in Newcastle now, and Matteo, who was facing away from us in order to wave at the cars behind us, turned around, threw his arms in the air, and sang, Are we nearly there yet? Hey, are we nearly there yet? There's something I'd briefly like to discuss with you. Are we nearly there yet? Got to keep busy. Rock, paper, scissors. Are we there yet? Mr. Nolan raised his hand. Nice song, Matteo, but just hold on a minute. I want us to talk through our plan for the day. Plan for the day? So today we're going to the Hancock Museum of Natural History, and we'll be finding out as much as possible about how life on Earth began, and is named, according to people who don't believe in God. According to science, I said. Stupid geek, Tom murmured, so quietly that nobody but me heard. Who knows what it means not to be prejudiced? That you don't have any favourites, Florence called out. It means, Mr. Nolan said, that you wait to make up your mind until you have sufficient knowledge. So you don't immediately shout, This is wrong, or This is against the Bible. It means that first of all, you gather information and try to learn and understand as much as possible. Only then do you start to reflect. What do I think about this? Is it true? Do I agree? First, we'll have a guided tour, but then you're allowed to complete your own tasks. I want you to act like detectives. Go around the museum and investigate any clues you can find. We're going to try and find out if the theory of evolution makes sense. You're going to go around in groups of 4. Each group will have an important research task. In a minute, I will give you each an envelope with a secret mission.
Is that all?
Yes.
Okay, so they are now going to start the investigation. I look forward to finding out what the kids found out about the theory of evolution. Guys, are you looking forward to it? I'm seriously looking forward to it. Okay, so Vicky, can you please, what question do you have for us today?
Were Sam and Christy going out?
Were Sam and Christy going out? What do you mean going out?
Is going out. That's what the book said.
Okay. Open the book.
Okay.
I think I
should have said.
Can I get another question? I think I have a question. Where did you start from?
The answer is this.
Yeah, where did you start from today? You started from here. And this is what I wanted you to ask.
Oh. What did Sam see in the sky?
No. What is it called? This is what I asked.
Well, Sam saw something in the sky. What was it called?
Sam saw something in the sky.
I didn't say anything.
What was it called? Okay. Ayo? Okay, Chibuma raised their hands first.
There's two answers. Actually.
Yeah, two answers. Okay, I'm going to unmute the. Ayo, I'm unmuting you. Can you repeat the question, Joan?
Sam saw something in the sky.
Why is this thing not unmuting?
She can unmute herself, I think.
Unmute yourself. Okay, I'm unmuting everybody.
Well, you can unmute yourself now.
Okay, unmute yourself. Boomer, tell us the answer. Boomer, what is the answer?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Ayo, unmute yourself.
I don't know the answer.
Okay, all right. Jem, can you read that whole line again? Because that's the first thing you read.
Okay, there.
Yeah, no, read it. Read it. I didn't ask for the answer. I just wanted you to read the passage where you read and then ask the question again.
Here.
Okay.
And suddenly I saw it.
In the gap, start from there.
Oh, okay. The gap in the clouds is getting bigger.
Are you listening?
I gazed at the stars, and suddenly I saw it. The saucepan, the Great Bear. Hang on. If I knew where the Great Bear was, I would also know where the North Star was, also called Polaris.
So what was the North Star called?
No, Mommy, you just said one of the answers.
What did he see and what are they called? She said I just said one of the answers. So what is the other answer? Okay, Ayo. Unmute yourself.
The Great Bear.
Is it the Great Bear?
Not saying it yet.
Okay, who else has an answer? Who else has an answer? Josiah, do you have an answer? No. Peace, do you have an answer? Huh? Okay, so Jamie, can you help us? What's the answer?
It's the Great Bear.
It's the Great Bear, and it's also called North Star, and it's also called Polaris.
Polaris, yes.
Polaris. So that is the North Star is also called Polaris, and is also called the Great Bear. So now we're going to ask Little J to read, while Big J and myself are out of the scene. So Little J.
Bye, everyone.
Can you please, Little J, can you take your seat in the middle and read, please?
The Farmer and the Eagle. Retold by Joanna Nathan. Illustrated by Irina Toskraya. In a land far away, there lived a farmer. He was a grumpy man who had little time for people or animals. People will trick you, he said to himself, and animals are food, not friends. Instead, you work long and hard, whatever the weather. He plowed the land, he milked the cows, he took the sheep to market. Any animal who tried to steal from the farmer was in for a nasty surprise, because he set nets to keep them out. Every day he would check the nets, muttering to himself as he went, "Wretched rabbits chomping on my lettuces," and if he caught one, he would take it home and eat it for tea. But one day, when he was checking his nets, he found a golden eagle that had become tangled in one of them. "Help me!" she cried. "I'm stuck." Now, the farmer didn't like eagles because they stole lambs, but this bird was so majestic that he found himself cutting the net and setting her free. Later, he was annoyed by his mercy. "She'll probably rob me later," he grumbled. For many weeks after, he saw the eagle flying high above him as he worked. Go away, he snapped, but she didn't go away. Summer came, and the days grew longer and hotter. One afternoon, the farmer settled himself against an old stone wall for a rest. Just a snooze, he said to himself. There's still work to be done. He was so tired that he didn't see that the stones were tearing and threatening someone. But someone did. The farmer woke up with a start to find the eagle flapping around his head and screeching. Get off! He yelled. Go away! But the eagle wouldn't go away. Instead, she snatched his hat and flew off with it. The farmer leaped up to snatch it back. Stop, thief! He called. Well, the eagle didn't stop, and the farmer couldn't catch her. Instead, he stamped back to the stone wall to collect his things. But when he got there, he found nothing but a pile of rocks. I would have died, he exclaimed, if the eagle hadn't saved me. And since that day, the farmer and the eagle called out to each other as they were. Hello, man, she cried, and the farmer waved back. Hello, friend. So now, if the eagle finds a lost lamb, she carries it back to him, and if the farmer catches a rabbit in his net, he leaves it out for her tea, and he eats a cheese sandwich instead. Moral. One good turn deserves another.
Is that all? Okay, good. Thank you. That was interesting. So tell us about what you just read. Can you explain to us what you just read?
I just read about a farmer who was always grumpy, and then he found himself setting an eagle free, and the eagle saved the farmer when the stones were threatening and tumbling.
Wow. So that means that every act of kindness will always come back to you. Is that it? Is that what it means? So when you're kind to someone, one day it will come back to you.
What goes around
turns around. And when you're unkind, one day it will come back to you. So where do you want to belong? To the kind or the unkind part?
The kind.
So what's your question today? What's your question? What did the farmer set free? Okay. What is it? Okay, I've unmuted everybody. Can you unmute yourself and speak? Okay, are you? An eagle, Bayo, well done! Yay! Clap for that. Who else? Anybody with a different answer? I don't think so. I think that's
a kind of bird.
A kind of bird.
A different answer.
That's a different answer. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Well, if anyone can name the type of eagle, that will give you bonus.
Did you mention the type of eagle? Okay, what's the type of eagle?
Let me just check. Did it mention?
What's the type of eagle? Let's see whether Big J's brain is overworking itself in a Science Geek zone. Because that's what happens when I break. Oh, they did. Okay, yes. They did. Okay. Anybody knows the answer? What type of eagle was mentioned? Somebody. No. It starts with a G. It starts with a G. Okay, Ayo.
I don't know.
Ayo? Unmute yourself. I say unmute. Unmute yourself.
Don't say. Said it so loudly.
Okay. Unmute yourself.
He said geeky. It's a geeky.
I can't hear you. Unmute yourself.
What's the question?
What type of eagle was it? Huh? Okay, nobody. Can I just say the answer?
Golden eagle.
It's a golden eagle. Okay, it's a golden eagle. So little J, let's stand up so Big J can play. Big J is giving us some music today.
Around the Bay of Mexico, the sea shanty. What is a shanty? I don't know. Can I play it again?
Yes, please. That's so short. Okay, thank you so much, Big J. And kids at home, we have learned something new today. Every act of kindness would always come back to you. Remember to be kind to someone today. Remember to be kind to your friends, to your neighbor, to that person that will not be able to help him or herself. Remember, we learned responsibility on Saturday, and I hope you have been applying that to everything you do at home. I don't want your parents to come and give me a feedback you have not been, because you should be responsible. Like little J ate her food and left the plate on the table. Is that responsibility? Da, da, da. So kids, kids, please remember to take your responsibility serious. It's a work in progress, but we know it now and we should do it. Is that okay? And we look forward to all your videos. We look forward to your registration for our 14-day networking event. And on that note, we want to say thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow on Reading with Joan. Bye-bye. And have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.